Hi everyone, welcome. My name is David Hebbard and thank you for coming on board to this short Facebook Live. Today I want to talk to people why men develop issues that affect their life. Basically, where I'm coming from is, as a man, we go out, we work. We know to provide for our family. We provide for the people around us, supporting houses, children, all that sort of stuff. But in that same time, we sort of lose ourselves. We start to discover that all we're there to do is actually just work. That is so incorrect. We're there more than just to be work. Why have us as men have gone downwards in so much? Because we have lost that power as men. Because we haven't learned how to communicate. We didn't get taught how to do what we need to do as a man. The biggest thing that I found is, and this is nothing against our parents, but as children, we are getting all these belief systems. We're getting everything that's getting implanted into but we're not getting taught the right things. If we go to get a license, we learn how to drive. We do the hours, we do everything we need to do to get our license. But in the end of the day, who's taught us how to speak to women? Who's taught us how to treat, how to be a father, how to be the man we want to be? We don't get taught how to have a meaning. We don't get taught how to look at life in a way. We get taught how to get a job, support your family, that's it. Yes, there's probably a lot of men out there that do get taught this sort of stuff. But unfortunately, in my era of the millennials, it's not my parents' fault because they've got a belief system. So it works as a system. The process is always the same. My dad got taught by his dad. His dad got taught by his dad. But in the end of the day, in that genes, we're all getting taught the same thing, but we're not getting taught the right things. And it's not their fault. So I don't think that I'm ever having a go at them as parents. You know, they've done the best that they could with the tools that they had. But in this today and age, it's time that we step up as men. We are starting to get more mental health issues coming in as men than females. Why? You know, this shouldn't be happening. It shouldn't be happening for either females or males. But the thing is, the biggest problem is we're stuck with loneliness. We're stuck with stress. But we have different type of stress than females do. Because if we don't provide, then we're starting to feel that we're failing. You know, if we're not providing for the family, for our loved ones, our house, you know, it comes down to what we're putting out there. You know, we work hard. Like a lot of men work hard out there. I've seen men out there, like I've spoken to truck drivers where they've worked 70 to 80 hours a week. They haven't been home for 4 weeks because that's the only way they know how to survive. And when you ask them what purpose they have, they're like, I drive trucks. I don't need a purpose. I enjoy it. There's more to work than just, you know, we don't live to work. You know, and this is the misconception that we've got as men, that we have to live to work, live to pay bills, just live to be all that sort of stuff, where no, we're here to live. You know, we're not here to be working all our times. We're here to be supporting for our family and looking after ourselves. And it's very important to look after ourselves, because in the end of the day, if we don't look after ourselves, then how can we become the best man for our partners? Oops, sorry, I just bumped something there. How can we become the better father? A lot of our issues is not, like a lot of what I've seen in research, it's not because that's our genes. It's all because of our upbringing. It's all because of our environment. It's all because of what we put into our own heads. And trust me, it is so easy. It is very easy to think, can't do this, I can't do that, or why would someone look at me? because we're so ingrained with that belief system. We can just change a belief system. It's just a matter of looking at it and go, okay, if we go back and take out the beliefs that's stopping us, then we can release our full potential. This is where my main concern is because we haven't been taught that, we're all stuck in that cycle of, well, this is just the way it is. But it isn't the case, because we can achieve everything that we want. Yeah, it takes about a matter of looking at things differently in life. Now, I'll go into a little bit of why I do what I do now, because I'm one of those men. I was one of those men that, yeah, I have a father, I have a mother, but when it came to being a father, being a partner, being a husband, I had no clue. I had no clue at all. I just went by what I thought was right. A lot of it was wrong. You know, I struggled in myself. I spent 60 hours working all the time. I barely got to see my kids as they were growing up because I was always at work 6 days a week, 12 to 13, 14-hour days. Coming home and just being so exhausted, just falling asleep. Communication, there wasn't any. How can you have communication if you're too buggered? You're too sore. Unfortunately, for our partners, they don't understand that. You know, they want help too, you know, and we understand that, but we're so buggered, we're so sore, we're so ingrained with what we've been told to do that in the end of the day, we are the ones missing out. We get social anxiety, isolation, we miss out on friends. Friends, where are they? You know, yeah, there's some men out there that've got heaps of friends, they've got a good support system around them. But then there's a lot out there that don't. There's a lot out there that are screaming out in the side of them going, where is our support? We don't have that support. You know, it is okay to feel the way we feel. We don't have to be this big macho person and say, you know what, I'm big and strong. You know, we're not allowed to cry. We've been told not to cry. But that's incorrect. It's just a lie that we've been told. It's just a false belief. And if anyone asks you, what's a belief? A belief is an assumption of reality that is made to be true that has no factual evidence to be true. That is what a belief is. And inside belief, there's a lie. And it sits there in the word belief. You can find the word lie in it. Why is that? Because all beliefs aren't facts. They aren't truth. They're just something that we're being told, and we've adapted. We have got together with it and gone, we've accepted. Because we accept things from our parents. We accept things from doctors, society, everything. It's why you can go to a doctor and he can go, you've got depression. You accept it. Because it's authority figure, that's why you accept the belief. But if you turn around and said, no, I don't, and you challenge it, then it won't become a belief. We can sit there and go, anxiety is an inherited issue. No, it isn't. It has never been inherited. Only thing that's inherited is the environment. So if your mum's got anxiety, your dad's got anxiety, yes, because you know what? You're watching it. You're seeing it. It doesn't run in the genes. It's not a DNA problem. It's just a belief that you've seen. It's a system that you've looked at. Because if you're watching something repeatedly, all the time, every day, guess what? You adapt it. It's just the way it is. And when it comes to things like, if we want to know what is our purpose, what's our meaning, why we're here, people will look at it and go, well, why don't we do that? Because we don't get shown how to do that. But we can create that belief. We can create that belief and say, well, I don't have a purpose. I don't have a meaning. Or we can look at that belief and say, well, no. You know what? There is more to me as a man. There's more to us as all men. You know, we can unite as stronger, more powerful, not like in that way what I mean, but it is about relationships. It's about looking at it saying, okay, if I can be a stronger man, that means my relationship will be better. My relationship with my family, my kids, my wife. It's not about strength of muscles or that. It's about intellectual mind strength. Because in the end of the day, if we can step up and say, okay, if I get shown how to do it, that means that we can have less divorce rates. We can have less problems. We can start to tackle life and go, you know what? We can change the course that we do this. But it all comes down to the way we look at it. Yeah, it does take practice. It does take moving forward. It's not impossible. The only thing that's stopping us is ourselves. If we sit in there in our own self-beliefs and go, I cannot do that, I cannot do this, it doesn't happen to me, they're so lucky they've got it, why I me? It's funny, I was watching a movie the other day with the kids, Dumb and Dumber. Everyone probably knows that movie, Jim Carrey and all that. But at the end, the two men, they got stopped by that bus full of ladies, and they were asking for two men. They said to help them go, to put sun cream on them. They sent them to the wrong direction. Funny, like, for the movie. And then they walked off and they says, those two men, whoever they pick up, are going to be the luckiest men on earth. But instead, they could have been those two. That's how they missed that opportunity, because their thinking was they weren't worthy enough for it. But in reality, they were worthy enough. That's why they stopped. But then they look at other people as the lucky ones. Luck is only what we have. We can look at every opportunity as lucky. But if we decided to just let that opportunity disappear and go, well, we're only stopping ourselves. So these are why I wanted to have a quick live about this and just go through some of the issues that we do struggle with. And over the coming weeks, I'll be talking about other different issues. And it is okay to reach out. If you're a man and if you're struggling, reach out, get that support. Because in the end of the day, you deserve it. You deserve it for yourself, for your families, for your friends, for your life. We most will make the best we can of what the life we got right now. And it's just as simple of changing our mindset and getting the help to do it. So thank everyone for joining in and watching this video. The short Facebook Live, I appreciate it, and any feedback would be much appreciated. If you feel that you want to reach out to me and want a 15-minute chat with me, more than welcome, just send me a message and I'm more than happy to have a chat with you over the phone. And I hope you all have a good day. Thank you, and thank you for watching.